Welcome back to That Dad Guy. It is May the 24th, 2022, and today I want to talk about some Ukrainian stamps that were sent to me last week. Came from two different people, and so I'm going to show you those. It's a little later in the day. It was a busy day at work, so a little later getting back, and just didn't have motivation. I don't know, you guys probably have sometimes like that you're not motivated to get things done, but there's a list of things that you want to accomplish that day. Today's list is this is one of the things I want to get done. So I've got the oven going now, making supper. Got a little ham in there and some potatoes going. My wife isn't home from work yet. The kids are upstairs doing their things. My daughter's even picking her university courses now. It's hard to believe that she is at the time where she's getting ready to graduate in the next month. And then we'll have a summer, and then she's off to university. Things are changing quickly. Well, let me show you what came in the mail as I am reflective. So this nice envelope with the Ukrainian flag on the back came from Rovik in the Philippines, and he sent me these stamps. Here we are. Here are the two stamps that Rovik sent me when he messaged me on Instagram to say that he wanted my address because he was going to send me a couple stamps. I wasn't quite sure, and I'd forgotten about it. By the time these stamps arrived from the Philippines, I'd forgotten that he'd even messaged me in the first place to get my address. But here they are. Here's two beautiful Christmas stamps, never been used, from the Ukraine, from 2002. The next stamps that I got sent to me were from Judy in Florida. It came in this beautiful envelope with these baseball stamps and a little hedgehog sticker on the back. And she sent me a nice letter too that explains each one of the stamps. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to read the little blurb at the bottom first, then I'll show you the stamps and we'll talk a little bit about those. And yeah, thanks Judy, thanks for the bit of the history that goes along with it. But here we go. In August 1920, the Ukrainian National Republic decided to issue a new set of pictorial postage stamps exemplifying the character of Ukraine and its people. These are 3 of the 14 stamps designed in the 1920 sets. They were designed by Miloka Ivasik. I'm sure I've pronounced that incorrectly, and I apologize for that. He was born in 1865 and died in 1937. He was a prominent Ukrainian painter of the time, and the stamps were printed by the Military Geographic Institute in Vienna. They were delivered to the Ukrainian government in the late 1920s. They were referred to by philatelists as the Vienna issue. Unfortunately, the collapse of the Ukrainian National Republic was imminent by the end of the 1920s, and these new stamps were never issued. So let me show you the stamps. The first stamp she sent is of Bodhan Kamensky. He was born in 1593 and died in 1657, and he was the leader of the Cossacks in Ukraine at the time. And I will apologize, my pronunciation of the names will not be accurate, I am sure. This next one is Taras Shevchenko. He was born in 1814 and died in 1861. He's a Ukrainian poet, writer, playwright, and artist. He was an outspoken critic of social and national oppression. Very talented man. This final stamp is Simon Petluna. He was born in 1879 and died in 1926. He was the leader of the Ukrainian National Republic at the time that these stamps were produced. Kind of strange to have your picture on a stamp at the same time that you're still in power, but such is the case, and unfortunately, all these stamps were never put into circulation. So here are 3 examples of the 14 stamps that were issued that are called the Vienna issue. Thank you, Judy. Thank you, Rovik, for sending these stamps on. Something that I was able to share on with you guys for the history that's there. If there's any of you out there that are looking to send some stamps to me, just go to the description of the video. My contact information is in there, and you can get my address in order to send on some stamps that I can share for future videos. I want to say thank you to everyone out there who has been faithfully participating in this project. And before I go, I'm going to show you outside. Just because it's that kind of day, I want to leave on a positive note. All right, here we are outside. Plum tree has full leaves. great week full of heat has allowed all my trees to get all their leaves on them now. We've got the Japanese maple there. We have the cherry trees in full blossom. And when you think of the hardship that's going on in some places in the world, you just got to take in some of the beauty in your own backyard. So hopefully I can share a little bit of that with you guys. And if you're having a bad day, maybe this is just enough to brighten it a little bit. It's nice to have gorgeous weather. These poor tulips have come to the end of their lives. This one here, not much more going left on it, but a little bit. The kiwis are really coming along as far as the leaves. And look at this tree. Love it, love it, love it, love it. So beautiful this time of year. And you can see my tulips over there are still alive and well, which is good. That's a much better way to end the video. So for you guys, have a good week and stay safe. What, Polo? You say like, subscribe, share, and tell all your friends?
Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy?